Otter Out of Water by Kathy Jo Worgan, illustrated by John Bendel Brunello. Otter Out of Water. All otters must stay in the water. Signed, the Ranger. Have you seen an otter at play in the water? It's long and it's trim and it knows how to swim. It rolls and it spins, it twists and it grins. But what if that otter jumps out of the water? Would you shout hip hooray? Would you ask him to play? Would you clap? Would you stomp? Would you go for a romp? What if that otter jumps out of the water? Now what if that otter stays out of the water? Would you scamper uphill, then slide down in a spill? Would you ride on your bellies with great otter skill? Would you both get muddy? Would he call you a buddy? What if that otter stays out of the water? Now what if that otter follows you home? Will you hop? Will you skip? Will you whistle and yip? Would you hide in the bushes to give him the slip? What if that otter follows you home? What if that otter is right on your heels? Will you run? Will you jog? Will you jump like a frog? Will he follow you through an old hollow log? What if that otter is right on your heels? Now what if that otter sneaks through the door? Would you toss him out? Would you tap his snout? Would you give him a bucket of minnows and trout? What if that otter sneaks right through the door? What if that otter remains in your house? Would he bounce on the chairs? Would he skid down the stairs? What if that otter wants popcorn for lunch? Would you let him munch? Would he like to crunch? If that otter gets thirsty, will you give him some punch? What if that otter wants popcorn for lunch? And what would you do when it's time to wash up? Will you give him a scrub in your mom's kitchen sink? Will he wear a cap that is puffy and pink? This silly otter belongs in the water. He cannot roam. His family is waiting for him to come home. So what happened to us on the very next day? We better not say. More otters arrived and we think they might stay.
The end.
The end.
That was a good story.
That was a good book. Now please subscribe. Bye-bye.